You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is the case of Percival Hansen versus Hansen.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mrs. Percival, you say for the past 31 years your father has never been willing to accept you as a biological daughter.
Correct, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Henson, you claim you did not sleep with Miss Percival's mother at the time she was conceived, and there is no way she is your daughter.
That's right, Your Honor. She's not my daughter.
Additionally, there is yet another young woman waiting outside of the courtroom claiming Mr. Henson is her father. She will be joining us shortly, accompanied by her mother. So, Miss Percival, please share with the court why you feel Mr. Henson has rejected you.
I feel that he has rejected me. Well, my whole life I grown up not knowing who my father was, knowing that my sister, who was also through my mother, who is Michael's daughter, he accepted her when she was baby, but denied me the whole entire time. So I grew up my whole entire life, not knowing who my father was, because he refused to take a DNA test.
Mr. Henson, what I'm trying to understand is, you have one child with her mother.
Yes.
Why is it you deny her?
Well, I was married with another woman at the time, so there's no way me and the other woman that I was in a relationship with was having a baby. So, and I don't cheat. When I'm with somebody, I stay with somebody. I just got out of a 20-year marriage and I was with a woman for 20 years and never cheated on her.
So you're in a marriage,
Yes,
and you say you've never cheated on your wife,
that's right.
and your wife gave birth within a month of the time that Miss Percival was born.
I was with another woman at the time she was conceived, so there's no way could be my daughter, and I am not her father, Your Honor.
And you seem pretty confident about that.
I guarantee it.
So, Miss Percival,
Yes, Your Honor.
when were you told that he was your father?
When I was 6 years old.
At 6 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
And from that point, you had in your mind this is your father, but he's never established a real relationship with you?
No, I barely met him personally 2 months ago at Reese's house.
My other daughter, which she's that 50-50 chance too. That's a different story.
So, we're gonna get to the story in a moment.
Uh, that's proving right there that you were a cheater.
I don't have a baby. She's the one that had a baby. She's the one that cheated on me.
But you were still a cheater because you were with both Moen at the same time.
No, I wasn't.
All right, ma'am, please step up to the podium. I'd like you to hear from you. State your name for the court.
Sherlyn Vialpaldo.
Okay, Miss Villalpando. Why is that Mr. Hanson doubts so strongly that he's the father?
I'm not sure why he does it, because of the simple fact I was with him, and I told him. We kept going back to forth. We was sitting each other back and forth, and they have met somebody too. And I was sleeping with him, and then he was going back to forth to Tracy and me.
And then, Your Honor, the day that I met him, what he told me was, there is no way I can be your father. When I asked him for the DNA test, he said because your mother was a whore and sleeping with somebody else in the back seat of a car in Desertville.
No, this isn't how it's it.
That's what she said.
So let me ask you, were you intimate with Mr. Hansen while she was with his wife?
Yes, if they were married at the time. Yes, because we were seeing each other and off and on, and he went back to Tracy.
No, that's wrong.
His contention is that he was married and he never cheated.
I'll take a lie detector test. I will never cheat on Tracy, ever.
And given the fact that your daughters are 1 month apart, is your contention that he in fact was going back and forth? Yes, Your Honor, and he's the father.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I was never with here after with split of after our first Darren was born.
Let me ask you, did you know Mr. Hansen growing up?
No, madam. He wasn't never in my sister Jessica's life. He took off.
No, I didn't take off. I refused to see my daughter.
No, you refused yourself.
I didn't even know she was even around until she was like 12 or 30 years old. I didn't even she exists.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was from my other brother that I ever knew that she was around.
No, no, no.
Hold on, you're saying, Miss Hansen, that you never ever knew Miss Percival was born until she was 13 or 14 years old?
Exactly.
And were you clear with him when you were pregnant? This is your child.
Yes, I did tell him, and he told me no, I wasn't.
She doesn't ever look like me. Come on, look.
I look like Jessica and I look like Teresa. And Jessica for sure is your kid.
Yeah, Jessica is mine. Yeah, I know she's mine.
Okay. Well, we look identical.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, we do.
Did you ever ask him for a DNA test?
No, because I never saw him around. He was gone.
I asked him the first day that I saw him.
Oh, come on, Charlene. Quiet down. Damn, Jama Green, we were separate. Uh, that was the end of it.
So, you're saying after she gave birth to Jessica, the daughter you say it's yours.
Correct.
You never sleep together.
I wasn't ever around here. I don't even know where she getting this.
When you first meet Miss Percival and you were told this was your daughter, you first laid eyes on her. What did you think? Did you think she looked like you?
No, I know. She was mine. I know she looks more like a guy that she took a ride in Van White.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Hansen, I think I need to meet your ex-wife and the daughter she has, who's within 1 month of Miss Percival.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, Mr. Hansen, come sit up here next to me. And Jerome, could you please escort Miss Hansen and Miss Merchant into the courtroom?
Hello, ladies. Come on in. We're going to have you go to the podium of the left here.
Really? Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
I can't wait for the chill support.
Hold on 1 second before you say what you have to say. State your name for the count.
Tracy Merchant.
You're Mrs. Merchant, and your name?
I am Teresa Hansen.
Alright, so Mrs. Merchant, you were married to Mr. Hansen.
Yes,
At the time that Mrs. Percival was conceived.
yes. I knew that she was born. I knew she was his when she was born.
You did?
Yes, I did.
That's a lie. I was with you. How could I be with her too?
And here,
No, I was not.
yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
So, Mrs. Vilpando just stated that she knew you existed
Yes,
and knew that he was running back and forth to you, and now you're stating to this court that you knew she existed and that he was running back and forth?
yeah. That's how these years are 28 days apart.
No, no, that's a lie.
So you knew he was cheating on you.
I never once cheated on her. Never.
Oh,
No, you cheated on me.
So, Mr. Hansen,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're also dating that Mrs. Hansen is your daughter.
50-50 chance.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
My wife cheated on me while we're married with my older brother.
Hold on, let's get some order. Let's get some order.
And I did even.
What kind of man does that with his own child?
I didn't do that. No, I didn't call her no whore. Her mother's one thing, no, she's not.
Even to call her mother a whore?
He's never denied any of my brothers. He's always taking care of them, and I just always felt that like I was never worth having a father, and I should have never felt that.
No, you should never have feel like that.
I treat her so good.
Why this is you young woman standing in the courtroom so upset then?
I'm close to her right now. I go over there all the times to her house. I'm close to my grandkids.
She is 31.
Yeah, I know. How long did I take to find you?
31, not 3 months.
You were married 5 times.
So,
Where were you moving all over the state?
no.
Everywhere else. I didn't know where you were.
Miss Hansel, when you grew up, you knew this was your father and he never said he denied you were this child. his child, and you just feel like he didn't treat you.
No, he did tell me that he thought that my uncle or somebody and my family was my biological father.
When did he tell you this?
Could be I said,
Probably around 11, 10 or 11.
When you were 11. So you grew up not knowing if your father, the person you thought was your father or your uncle, was your biological father.
I was brought up with him telling me bad stuff about my mom, and I never thought that was fair. But my mom will never say anything bad about my dad. She just never really said anything except for that he was my father.
and I apologize for saying the bad things about you. That was from of me. I never should have done it around the children.
You still do it.
No, I don't.
You still tell her, I am a whore.
The only thing we are dealing with is what we're dealing with now.
That's not fair for me.
Because as you stand here today, right at this moment, you truly don't know who your father is.
I hear one thing and I hear another. So I mean, they're both. As far as I'm concerned, he's my father. So both are my parents. I feel suck right now because I don't know. I need answers.
No matter what, she's gonna be my daughter no matter the outcome. No matter the outcome, if she's my daughter, I will take full responsibility. But I have a really big do, and I don't mean to make you feel bad or anything. In any way, I'm not king of person. I would put you in my life.
If you're not that kind of person and didn't want to make me feel bad, why would you say what you did?
Cause there's no way. I know for a fact you're not mine.
But why would you say that to somebody?
Because I know for a fact you are not my daughter.
Your Honor, I have evidence of our birth.
Hold, I'd like to see that. Your Honor, please. Hand me the evidence, please. Here you go, Your Honor. Thank you.
I know for a fact you are not my daughter.
You submitted a candle. In this candle, learn you outline the dates that Mr. Hansen and your mom were together were intimidated. And you were born on May, so alternate in peak are the days he will be in with your mom. And you were born May 14, 1 month later in June. Tracy Hanson was born.
Correct, correct.
Day before, 1 month later, Mr. Hansen was still with his wife at the time, Miss Merchant. And so, Mr. Hansen, as you look at this calendar,
I'm looking, but that's incorrect. I was with Tracy at the time. I was never with Miss Percival at that time. I was with Tracy.
But you do admit that you had a sexual relationship with Miss Villafondo.
Yeah, uh, a couple of years before that, because there is no way. I was with Tracy at the time.
Your Honor, I'm 30 years old. I have 7 kids. I have even I have been having kids all my life. My oldest is 15. My youngest is 6 months, 7 months, and when the older guy looking for the ball that my father never gave me.
So not having a father in your life is affected you tremendously.
Tremendously.
It affected the choices you made in relationships.
Yes, I did drugs to cover up the pain, to fill the holes that I had in my life.
It wasn't all my fault.
No, it's not. But these are the ways that I have to deal with the things in my life and cover up the pain and hurt. You not being there has affected me more than you know. I cover up, but
Your Honor, I resent him the same way because I went through the same thing, and I try to fill the voids in my life the same way. Going to older men because I did not have a father in my life also. I I also have a 16-year-old. I had my son when I was 16 years old. He's almost 16 now, and I have a 4-year-old daughter. So I went through the same resentment. I have the same resentment for so much towards him, for not having a father figure in my life and him denying me for 31 years. I um, it was the worst. Growing up like that, it was the worst.
I'm not dating them. I can't find them.
And you're denying.
That's wrong.
No, 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 no. Mr. Hansen, don't sit up here on this witness. Stand and start backtracking because when you stood over there, you say, I do not believe Miss Percival is my daughter, and I know it for sure. And then you look at Miss Hansel and say, there's 50-50 chance that she's my daughter and had doubts. It could be my brother, that's what you told this court. We got to own this moment.
I am. I'm owing it with Triasa. Here, I feel she's more than mine and got more of a connection with her than I do with her. Let's just get the test out and well prove it.
Well, I think it is time.
That's gonna show it.
The results were prepared by DNA diagnostic as they read as follows. As it relates to Miss Hansel and whether you, Mr. Hansel, or your brother is her father.
This is the one I'm worried about.
When it comes to the paternity of Miss Hansel and Mr. Hansel, you are the father.
I told you. I told you.
I love you. Thanks, Your Honor.
You're most certainly welcome. You seem relieved, Mr. Hansen.
Yes, that's the only one I was worried about. I apologize. I don't mean to be inconsiderate or ruthless, but I know the other one is not my daughter. I'm sorry.
Let's go to the final rescue, Mr. Hansen.
Yes,
You are the father.
I knew it.
there's no way.
I told you.
Hey, baby, I'm sorry.
Now you know.
I'm sorry. I didn't seem like it ate up.
Thank you.
It's just didn't add up, Your Honor.
You know what's gonna add up? That child support.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
I knew I wasn't wrong.
I love you both. I'm sorry. I really am.
Mr. Hansen, is there anything you want to say to your beautiful little girls?
I apologize. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I will be in your life from here for the rest of my life. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Thank you.
You know, I'm sorry. I'll be in your life.
With that Secor is adjourned. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.